Today on RBI, we're getting some jumpers up with Illini women's basketball senior Kyley Simmons. Kyley, thanks for hanging.
Yeah,
How are you?
having me.
You guys are getting ready for the season, getting ready to get into what all players look forward to the most, and that's playing the games. But take me back to the off season during the summer. You know, dealing with adversity as part of being an athlete. How difficult was it for you as players to kind of tune out the outside noise and focus on what you all were trying to do to get better as a team, better individually, and prepare for your season?
You know, you can't control the outside, and that was our biggest thing this summer. We just wanted to block it all out. We were getting it after it in the gym, in the weight room. We were just focusing on us. What do we need to do to get better? What do we need to do to be great this year? And that was our main focus. It was pretty easy to block out the outsiders, honestly. You know what's right and what's wrong and what's true. And we just stuck to the truth, and that's all we needed to do to move forward.
Did you become closer as a team? Did it bring you closer together?
Absolutely. You know, we got, 10 girls, 11 girls, and that's pretty small for a D1 college basketball team if you think about it. Usually you have 15, but the 11 that we do have, we bonded over this adversity, and it's been great. You know, we've got to know each other on different levels that we wouldn't have before, and that's been the main focus, really.
And I'm sure that overseas trip going to France helped with the camaraderie and the chemistry on the team. How exciting was that to go not only to play some international competition, but to see another part of the world, to go overseas to France? Had you been to Europe before?
Never. I've never
Really?
been to Europe. Yeah, it was incredible. It was the best experience probably I've had playing college basketball, honestly. And just to do it with people that you love to play with and love to hang out with, that was the best part. But the competition was great. You know, it stuck us out there, showed us what we were all about this year and what we can do, gave us some confidence, and yeah, it was a great team bonding experience for us.
Parlez-vous français?
Yeah, whatever that means.
Well, excuse my French. I know did you pick up any French? I'm not talking about
Nope.
French fries. Was that other than that? Did you pick up some French when you were over there?
Nope, not at all.
No.
We just expected them to know what we were saying,
Oh,
basically,
really?
the whole time.
So culturally, though, what kind of experience was it for you? You grew up in Iowa,
Yeah.
and you're here in Central Illinois. It's truly a different world going over to France. And tell me some of the places you guys stopped on your tour.
Yeah, so the first place we were at was Paris. Got to see the Eiffel Tower, got to see the Louvre. Just got to hang out and enjoy the city a little bit. You know, the shopping was crazy there. It's big time, so
you just used up all your scholarship money over there.
basically. No.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the girls did, so
right.
came back broke.
Right.
But
The Arc de Triomphe, you saw all that good stuff over there. It's a beautiful city, isn't it?
It was incredible, honestly, just to go up in the Eiffel Tower, see over the entire city. It was beautiful. Yeah, it was a great experience.
Now, I know the men's squad was also on a European tour that took them to Paris. Did you guys overlap? Were you there at the same time?
Yes, we were. We weren't in Paris at the same time. They actually got there a day after we left, so we didn't see each other, which was kind of a bummer. But
Couldn't do any sightseeing together,
right?
or,
Yeah,
you know,
couldn't hang out.
have some
but-
crepes and anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. But it was fine. I mean, I know they had a great time on their trip as well. So that's what it's about.
And basketball-wise, tell me about the competition and how you think that's going to pay off once you get into your non-conference and Big Ten schedule this year.
Yeah, the first team we played was really good. I know a lot of the girls were surprised we were going against 30-year-olds.
These are pros.
Professionals, exactly. And there were some big girls, you know, but the way we competed, we went into overtime in the first game, and just to see like our entire bench, our entire team fight, that's something that we haven't had from every single player at the University of Illinois for a while. So
You're known as, you know, obviously the sharpshooter on this team. I mean, you like to fill it up from three, great at the free throw line. But from a leadership standpoint, what is being asked of you, or what are you expecting from yourself to really bring to the team this year to help the squad reach its goals, certainly, you know, in the Big Ten and to get to the NCAA tournament and advance well into March?
Yeah, you know, I'm a fifth-year senior. I've been doing this for a while now, and
You're like one of those grown women in Paris, you know.
basically,
Are you 30?
yeah, almost. It's scary,
Right.
But My goal for this year is just to keep that calming effect on my team. Be that poised point guard that everybody looks to in a situation, and they know that I got it. I'm going to carry us, and I'm gonna make the right decisions at the right time. But honestly, I just really want to have fun this year. I want to show the girls, like, this is my last year. I'm going to give it everything I got for you guys and go out with a big bang. So.
Tell me about your journey. I mean, you started at some other school that has some crappy colors. I think it's black and gold. I mean, first of all, doesn't orange and blue look much better on you?
Absolutely.
It brings out your eyes, doesn't it?
Thank you. Yeah,
I mean, someone's going to move that blonde, those Goldilocks, so we can see that orange eye.
There we go.
That's right. Let's represent. But, your journey, you mentioned it's your 5th year, your second school, transferring midway through your collegiate career. What has this whole experience and odyssey been like for you? And now you're getting ready to start your last campaign.
Yeah, it's been a great journey. I wouldn't change any of my decisions. I've learned a lot along the way, and now I'm happy who I'm playing for. I'm happy who I'm playing with, and I love the University of Illinois. I do love orange and blue. I love the fans. So I'm really just gonna enjoy this last year, and what this last year means for me is just play with joy, play with happiness, and leave everything out there.
What does that I represent for you?
Illini. I mean, at home now. When I first got here, it didn't mean anything. It didn't mean home. I didn't know where I was in the country. I was like...
So you had to learn the culture.
Yeah,
it was all new to you.
Absolutely.
How quickly did it take before you realized, the University of Illinois, being a Fighting Illini, representing women's basketball, the athletic program, is really something special?
I would say halfway through my sit-out year, sitting on the bench, you get to know the fans, you get to know the crowd, you get to know the boosters that donate a ton of money, and we love it. But you get to know people, and they get to know you, and so I guess that's what really brings the feel of family, is just knowing people and having relationships with people, and that's what I would say is the best part.
SEC, Big Ten. Is there even a comparison?
For women's basketball, absolutely not.
It's all about the Big Ten, right?
Yeah, I tell you, we are in one of the best conferences for, a lot of sports, but I can specifically speak for women's basketball. Competing in the Big Ten day in and day out, it's incredibly different from the SEC. And
it's levels to this stuff. It's
yes,
a whole other level to the game, right?
Absolutely,
right.
Yeah. And I actually played in the Big 12 my freshman year, so I played in all 3 conferences. But the Big 10 has been definitely the best.
But you've had quite a journey.
Yeah,
3 different conferences, 2 different schools. But you're going to graduate in December with a degree from the University of Illinois, and you're a food science and nutrition major, right?
I was at Mizzou. I switched to communication.
Oh,
here
so
at
that's
Illinois,
it. I was going to say, I needed some dieting tips. I mean, you never
I
have a cheat day on Green Street or somewhere on Campus Town?
Yeah.
That's not you eating burritos or anything like that? No.
Right,
You're a strict, healthy, you're in season now, so you got to stay on point.
We try our best, right?
I know they're giving you the best cuisine over at the Varsity.
Oh, yeah. That food's great. I actually just ate breakfast there right now, so
you're fit and trim, but as communications, so what do you see in your future after basketball, or maybe continuing to play? You went overseas with the Illini summer trip. Did you get an inkling like maybe I can come over here and continue playing professionally?
I've never really looked at playing after, I guess. I really want to be a coach at this level. It's something that I feel I'd be really good at, and just my experiences at different places, just knowing what I like and what I don't like. So that's something that I would really like to go into. Playing is not completely thrown out the window, but I don't know. Just gonna enjoy this last year and see where it takes me.
And then it's Coach Simmons, huh?
Yeah, we'll see.
So are you in Coach Bolant's ear saying, "No, I think we should run this play"? I mean, you have the ball in your hands. You're running the point, so you can make some decisions. How much freedom do you have out there to, call an audible, if you will, change the play, or kind of read what the defense is giving you?
Yeah, Coach Bolant, he gives me a ton of freedom. He's always telling me, hey, if you see something come up, let's talk about it. And that's really important to me as a point guard. I want to give my input, give my feedback. And He trusts me. I know he trusts me. I trust him. So if he calls a play, I'm going to run it. If I call play, he's probably going to allow that. So we have a lot of trust for each other, and yeah, this year will be a lot of fun.
What player or players did you idolize or look up to when you were coming up in your career, be it in the WNBA or the NBA, or maybe a collegiate player? Who do you pattern your game after?
I wouldn't say I pad my game after her, because I'm probably like she's here and I'm like here.
Yeah.
But I remember growing up watching Candace Parker. I loved everything about her.
Illinois native? Yeah.
You know, I couldn't get enough of her. We were huge Tennessee Pat Summitt fans, you know, in my household, and just watching her compete every day, every game. Seeing her dunk the basketball was pretty impressive.
How are your hops?
We'll just not talk about that. I'll stick at the three-point line.
I mean, you know what? Candace Parker, I mean, if you're going to try to idolize somebody or look to somebody to get some inspiration from, she's a good choice for sure. Yeah. And, you know, there's some newer players on the scene like an Elena Delle Donne. Do you follow her?
Yes, absolutely. I love her. She got a great shot, you know. I look for personalities in players, you know. I love the people who have a smile on their face. That's the way I play, and have a smile on their face, helping up their teammates. Like, I really look at the defensive end, who likes to get after it on defense. So I idolize a lot of players in the collegiate level and in the WNBA. I mean, they're representing women's basketball, which is amazing where it's come, you know, or how far it's come. But Maya Moore was another one. I love watching her play. Just how she could score at will whenever she wanted. You know, that was pretty impressive. So.
How'd you start playing the game? Were you in the driveway? Was it in the playground? Playing with your dad? How'd you start playing?
No, you know, my dad, he coached me a little bit, but he is more of a defensive coach. But my best friend, Brittany Donaldson, she played at UNI. Her dad taught me how to shoot. He taught me how to play. But I basically just started playing because all my friends were playing. I was a swimmer before, didn't really care about basketball, had no idea what it was.
But you fell in love with it, though.
I fell in love with it, and played for an AU team, fell more in love with it, and somehow got an awesome opportunity to play at the college level.
Well, we look forward to seeing you playing with that joy you talked about this season, with that smile on your face, representing the Illini as you go out and try to have a great season. Thanks for joining us, Kyley.
Thanks a lot.
All right.